Just the two people. Hello.
Hi, I'm Kevin, the facilities manager.
Oh,
and today
he's practicing his lines.
I'm transporting.
As all of you know, at HEEFS we're continually working to ensure all of our residents have the opportunity to live their best lives. Sometimes this leads us to have tough conversations. Jesus and Joseph will be moving to Manitoulin Island to live out their days at GLO Sanctuary.
Hello, everyone. Kevin here. I'm the facility supervisor at Happily Ever After Farm Sanctuary. Today I have a very different style video for you today because today we are talking about transporting the peacocks. I've got our resident transport trailer all ready to go right at the coop. So as soon as we are ready to go, we will load them right up in there. Have a spare tire just in case. We're gonna do a pass off.
Rehoming is not a decision that we take lightly, so we wanted to be completely transparent and explain how we reached this decision. We are having some very serious and potentially fatal viral challenges, and of course, we're having some behavioral ones as well.
Last year, Dr. Sarah knew we were out of ideas, and GLO had the space to accommodate them. After a lot of discussion, Jesus and Joseph were approved for their move north.
All right, well, we're all loaded up. Kevin's all loaded up. He's got his passport. He's heading for Manitoulin.
I don't have my passport.
Oh!
I thought it was still in the country.
GLO is now situated in Manitoulin Island. They have 225 acres of mixed pasture, sugar bush, shrubs, and young forest.
Drive's going well so far. Just stopping for some veggie burgers and some gas, and gonna check in on the peacocks, offer them some water, see how they're doing back there, finish up lunch and head on my way.
For new arrivals, they have a quarantine cottage for the birds. Once quarantine is lifted, Jesus and Joseph, they'll be integrated into the main area. GLO has an on-site vet who offers immediate veterinary care whenever required.
All right, we are just pulling up now. It's about 6 o'clock. Drive ended up being a little bit longer than expected, but that's how it goes with having to stop for a gas and checking on the peacocks every couple of hours, but we have safely arrived. Oh yeah, this is super nice. They got some veggie treats and some berries. This beautiful, huge farm. It's very, very nice up here. All right, the transport is complete. The drive was smooth, but the peacocks were laying down, hanging out every time I checked on them. Super, super chill. They went into their space and just got comfortable right away almost. They were eating and drinking and hopped right up on the perch right away. As you can also see in the offload video, Dr. Sarah was here to help us with the offload, which was really nice. It was always nice to see her. The sanctuary here is super nice. Like the property is humongous. They have really nice pastures. The peacocks will be living in a really nice place. All right, I am safely back at the sanctuary after a very successful transport. I'm super excited to hear some updates from GLO about how the peacocks are doing. But for now, I am gonna go home and get some rest.
Hello, friends. Hello. It's so good to see you. Welcome to this special live announcement. We hope wherever in the world you're tuning in from, we hope that you're having a fantastic day. As you just heard on the video, Jesus and Joseph have moved from HEEFS to GLO Sanctuary. And it was a collaborative decision, and we're so happy and relieved that GLO was able to recognize a change was needed for them and came out and offered to take them. Of course, this was with the whole team here at HEEFS, and we had discussed many things pertaining to ILT, HPAI. Those are two diseases. ILT is the disease that the bunny coop has, and we'll talk a little bit more about that in the next coming minutes. We don't take rehoming residents lightly. This is not the first resident this is actually the second and third resident that we have rehomed. The first resident that we rehomed was a quail named Marlene, and that was many years ago. And that was because Marlene was a lone quail, and all of the fencing that we had here for our coops was too large to confine her. So we worked with another sanctuary, Cedar Row, and we were able to provide Marlene with a different life altogether that we couldn't provide for her here at HEEFS. So we're grateful. Of course, we're saddened, but at the same time, we're very grateful. We're very grateful that GLO is able to give them a home. And wait till you see some of the. Well, you just saw the video of how huge that place is. It is enormous, and Dr. Sarah is actually the vet up there. 24/7. She's the vet there at GLO, so I know hands down they're going to get amazing care every step of the way. I want to check in with GLO Sanctuary. GLO Sanctuary is located in Manitoulin Island, and we're going to check in right now. We're going to do something we've never done before on a live, and that's have a guest with us. So, friends, please give a warm welcome to Allie Valentine, and she is the executive director up at GLO. Hi, Allie. It's so great to see you. Let me just make sure. Oh, there we are. I got you unmuted now. Welcome. It's all you. You're up there on the screen. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining us today. Could you tell all of our supporters a little bit about yourself and a little bit about your rescue?
Absolutely. So GLO Farm Sanctuary actually started in 2015, and we were located just outside of Guelph in a town called East Garifraxa. Our property there was just under 10 acres. It was a really good starter property, but it became very clear very quickly that we needed more space. And so we started looking for larger acreage, and that led us up to Manitoulin Island. So we found this amazing property. It is 225 acres. It gave us the opportunity to start from scratch a little bit, which means a lot of work up front, but it really is going to pay off for all of our residents. So we have a very large barn, a pole barn, and we have the quarantine shed and a drive shed, and we're in the process of fencing, tens of dozens of acres. So
You're professional fencers for sure. You have to
yeah.
be in order to be in the
Luckily, we,
sanctuary
we we
world.
have Richard, the professional fencer, who
Oh,
is hands down just worth his weight
everybody
in gold.
needs a couple of Richards in their life for sure. I know Richard, and I know his craftsmanship, and he does a great job. So I'm glad that they are on your team for sure. Um,
Yeah,
uh, thank you for the introduction to GLO, and just I see a question that has come across the screen here, and we're gonna take it right now. Let me just touch it the right way. There we. Oh, nope, nope. Hold on one second, folks. Um, Let me see. So I see a question about Jerry. Just give me 1 second here, friends. If you have a question that you would like answered, by all means, please put it in the comment feed below, and we will do our absolute best to maybe perhaps take some questions during this live feed, or I will take them from the Magic Rainbow bag on the Barnside chat. Um, all right, there we go. So, Allie, you're safe to move. So, um, talking about Jerry here, that's on the farm. Um, I saw a question go by. What about Jerry? Jerry still lives here on the farm. Some of you may remember, you may not, that he is part of Bunnytown Coop, and they have that disease called ILT. And there's a reason why Jerry didn't move with the other peacocks, and that's because he is part of that ILT positive flock. Of course, I'm happy to report that Jerry has, if you've been here to the farm, you know the size of Bunnytown. It's a fair size, and that's where Jerry is happily living right now. So, Jerry wasn't part of the flock with Jesus and Joseph, so he doesn't even know that they have moved on. So, we're of course happy to provide Jerry with everything that he needs here, but in terms of Jesus and Joseph, just the dynamics of the conditions for confinement that we have here, the complexity of our coop structures, the ILT, the HPAI protocols in place. This was just the absolute smartest thing, and we're so fortunate that Dr. Sarah discussed this with GLO and arranged it for us. So thank you to them, of course. All right, we're going to check in with Allie and Dr. Sarah, who are in the coop. There they are. Hello, hello, hello. Please say hello. It should point out where the boys are. How's it going? Tell us a little bit about how they are adjusting. Uh-oh, we appear to have lost Dr. Sarah and Allie. Will hope that the connection will get better. That is what happens here with live. I hope that they can hear us. But I can see them in the coop. The connection just froze. Let's see. Oh, I think I saw it move again. Oh, they're back. They're back. Hello, wave. Give us a wave. Show us that the camera's moving. Give us a wave. Hello. Do you see us? Do you hear us? Okay, we still have a bad connection, I
Oh
think.
no.
I think we have a bad connection, which that's fair. This happens. We're all out in farmland trying to do our best. We're going to jump back over here. We'll hopefully be able to get a connection and a live feed to them. They were going to tell us exactly how Jesus and Joseph are doing and how they're fitting in. You could see that they're in the coop there, which they will be under quarantine, and then at which point, once they have cleared the quarantine, they'll have access to rolling like an enormous barn. I wish Dr. Sarah and Allie were right here able to talk about it. But we'll catch up with them. We'll keep you abreast to everything that is happening from here on in, and we invite you to check out their operation too. Oh, here I think we've got them back. Hold on. I think I've got them back. I see them. Hello. Hello. There they are. Okay,
Hey,
good. Don't move. Don't move.
I
Can
know.
you hear us?
We can hear you. We
Oh,
just
good.
when we went inside, because it's a metal wrapped shed, it just blocked all the connection.
No problem. I'm so glad that don't move. There we are. This is Allie Valentine and Dr. Sarah Dodd. Thank you so much for joining us. Okay, so I was going to ask you a question. I was just crapping a brick here trying to fill in all this time, and I'm glad that you're back to tell us how are the boys? How are they doing?
They're good. I definitely love them more than they love me.
Uh,
Um, I'm I'm trying to buy their love and affections with blackberries and blueberries and coriander and cucumber. And every time I visit, I bring them an offering of treats in hopes that we can be friends.
Oh, that sounds like that sounds just like the boys. It's definitely a love-hate relationship. They play this sort of game of magnetic polar opposites with me. So don't feel bad. I'm sure that they'll get warmed up to you. Um, and Dr. Sarah, did you want to give us a sort of like a little prelude to or give us an insight here, because I know a lot of our supporters here at HEEFS, they of course want to make sure that the peacocks are going to receive the same level of care that they had at HEEFS. And I'm going to let you talk to that. You were the primary vet here at HEEFS for many years, and we're thrilled that you're going to be the primary vet for them moving forward. So if you could speak a little bit and give our supporters some reassurance, that would be awesome.
Of course, yeah, happy to. So, I'm obviously familiar with their veterinary care from my time working with them at HEEFS. So, I have all of my previous healthcare records already. And like Ali had mentioned in the intro, HEEFS kindly shared all of the background information, all of your notes from, regular health checks and everything regarding the boys. So we have an extensive database to draw on from what their histories are and what's normal for them. So they'll continue to receive that same level of care. Ali and I are both out here. We spend time with the boys every day, trying to get them just used to us being around. We haven't done too much examination with them yet, short of, distance examinations, and of course, keeping an eye on fecal condition, making sure everything stays looking nice. But then they will also be receiving their regular kind of routine healthcare checks. And of course, this time of year, we start thinking about adding in that parasite prevention. So we're going to get their schedule synced with the rest of the birds here as well, and make sure that everybody's covered for the at-risk periods. And hopefully they don't mind too much being picked up and handled a little bit for that.
We know that you have everything under control, and after all, it was your idea to spark this collaboration, and we want to let you know how grateful we are for you to have recognized that you have a place there, Jesus and Joseph, and it sounds like a Bible story, doesn't it? And we're excited to know that they're in great hands. And how can folks follow? How can folks follow their story?
Yeah, so we have a pretty active Patreon. So if you search GLO Farm Sanctuary on Patreon, it's also linked in our Instagram link tree. We do put some stuff on social media, but that usually comes after the Patreon. But we will have updates in the future on Facebook, Instagram, Patreon, hopefully on our website at some point. But yeah.
That's awesome. Thank you for letting us know where we can follow their story. Again, I just want to thank you so much from the bottom of our hearts, all of the supporters here. I know some people at the beginning, they saw the video, they were like, what's happening? Why? But we're doing this for the peacocks. This, this is going to provide them with more area, and they were never really comfortable here. It was a mix of peacocks and ducks, and Dr. Sarah can attest to many behavioral things that happened with the peacocks and the ducks. So just thank you. Thank you so much for recognizing their need, and we look forward to following their story as it unfolds. Thank you so much. See you later, Dr. Sarah. See you later, Allie. Thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
joining us, and we hope you have an awesome evening. And friends, thank you for tuning in to tonight's special live feed. I really appreciate everybody coming together. There's a lot of people here in the room. I see a lot of questions that are going to be great for the Magic Rainbow Bag. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. My name's Derek, and we'll see you on Monday's Barnside Chat. Bye-bye, everyone.
All we need is a place to be and a few good friends for some company. If you'd like to stay, you don't have to leave. We'll leave the lights on and the door unlocked. If you drop on by, you don't have to knock. We're happy to share whatever we've got.